Hey everyone, so you finally got your pool up and running, the water looks clear, but then you realize keeping it that way is turning into a full-time job. You're tired of buying chlorine tablets every week, dealing with inconsistent levels, and constantly worrying if the water's actually safe to swim in. It's frustrating, right? Well, I ran into the same problem last summer, and after some research, I found the Hayward Aquarite salt chlorine generator for 40,000-gallon pools. It's changed the way I maintain my pool, and I think it could do the same for you. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this thing actually keeps chlorine levels consistent. You know how sometimes your pool water feels fine one day and then a little cloudy the next? That's because traditional chlorine methods can be all over the place. With the Aquarite, it automatically produces chlorine from salt, so your pool stays sanitized without you having to constantly monitor and adjust. I set it up at the start of the season and basically forgot about it. No more guessing if the chlorine's too high or too low, and the water always feels fresh. Another big plus is the cost savings. I used to spend a small fortune every month on chlorine tablets, and even then, I wasn't always happy with the results. The Aquarite runs on salt, which is way cheaper in the long run. Plus, since it's so efficient, I'm using less electricity overall. Over time, the generator pays for itself, and you're not constantly restocking chemicals. It's a win-win for your wallet and your pool. Safety is a big concern for pool owners, especially if you have kids or pets. The Aquarite produces chlorine at a steady, gentle rate, so you don't get those harsh spikes that can irritate skin or eyes. My family noticed the difference right away, no more red eyes or dry skin after swimming. It's a much more pleasant experience for everyone, and you don't have to worry about accidentally overdosing the pool with harsh chemicals. Installation was actually easier than I expected. I'm not exactly a pool expert, but the instructions were clear, and the unit came with everything I needed. It hooks right into your pool's existing filtration system, so it's not a huge project. If you're comfortable with basic plumbing, you can probably handle it yourself. If not, a quick call to a pool service tech should do the trick. Either way, it's not as complicated as some people make it sound. One thing I really appreciate is how quiet it is. Some pool equipment can be loud, especially when it's running for hours. The Aquarite is surprisingly quiet, so it doesn't disrupt the peace and quiet of your backyard. You'll barely even notice it's there, which is perfect if you like to relax by the pool without the constant hum of machinery. Maintenance is minimal too. Once it's set up, you just need to check the salt levels every so often and clean the cell a couple times a year. It's way less hassle than dealing with chlorine tablets or liquid chlorine. I used to dread pool maintenance, but now it's just a quick check every few weeks. It's a huge time saver, especially during the busy summer months. Now, I'll be honest, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. The upfront cost is higher than buying a year's supply of chlorine tablets, so it might take a season or two to break even. But once you do, the savings really add up. Also, if your pool is smaller than 40,000 gallons, you'll want to check the specs to make sure it's the right fit. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, so double-check your pool size before ordering. Overall, I'm really happy with the Hayward Aquarite. It's made pool maintenance so much easier and more affordable, and the water quality is consistently great. If you're tired of the hassle of traditional chlorine methods, this could be the solution you're looking for. Check it out using the link below, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'm happy to help.